Okay, war is over. Back from the fucking movie mines, at least for now. We'll see how long that lasts. Also have to go in the fucking out of the movie mines and into the wedding mines. I'm best man at a wedding in the coming weeks, so I have to fucking do speech stuff. Stressful. I haven't done any public speaking since I was in like the eighth grade. Um, on the run and bun front, three bits of good news. First bit of good news is I almost killed Altaria. Well, oh fuck. While trying to catch my salamanders. It's good news because I got to learn the kind of lesson that you typically have to lose a Pokemon to learn without losing a Pokemon. Second bit of good news is we got a Salamence and it's fantastic. It's such a thick, healthy boy. Um, I checked how it fit into the Relianian fight and it didn't really. But that brings us to our third bit of good news, which is that I recooked Relianian and I have a much better line than I had before. Um, Previous line sacked Talonflame, but it also just had like a giant fucking leak in it that I somehow managed to gloss over. And that's gone. And I did it without Assault Vest Excadrill, which someone was telling me that that mon is good in this fight. And yeah, I explicitly went out of my way to not use it. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't like being frogged. Not that like this like I don't think this person had any sort of like like being obnoxious in any sort of way. Like this, they were just being, you know, they were talking about the game. We were talking about this fight, and they decided to talk about this fight, and that's fine. But my personal opinion is that I really, really dislike being frogged. I like if someone tells me about a mechanic I didn't know about, if someone tells me about moveset decisions or encounter writing and their ideas on that, I'm all for that. But like, don't frog my fucking lines. It's the whole reason I'm playing this game is to try to beat the fights, and I don't want someone else to do that for me. So we're gonna beat Relianian, and we're gonna do it without Assault Vest Excadrill. Honestly, I think that my Excadrill is in like a kind of awkward speed tier for the fight, anyways. So I think my line's probably better the way it is. Um, there is in the fight. There's like ballpark 1 in 256. I think slightly like I don't think it is actually 1 in 256. I think maybe there's some crit combos that don't kill Kabutops. They're crits on a different Pokemon. Obviously, Kabutops itself can't be crit. There's ballpark 1 in 256 risk on Kabutops, and then there's like a Mega Fiction risk on Togedemaru. It's just like really not real, but I have planned for that eventuality. There's no wipe risk at all. So we will be beating Reliant Ian. After that, we'll beat Swimmer Herman. And after Swimmer Herman, uh, first of all, I actually don't know where the fuck to go after I beat those fights. We'll go to Pacifidlog, and then I need to figure out like where the fuck the Sky Pillar is and like what I do. But we'll take our Sky Pillar encounter, if I can find it. And then I know that taking your roamer is meant to take like 300 years. So we'll see if I can take my roamer. My instinct is that I should, because I already have my E4 cooked, I think I just catch the first roamer. That avails itself to me. That is my gut instinct as of this moment. If in an hour and a half I'm sitting in front of a Tornadus, we'll see what my gut is telling me. I haven't made like a hard decision on it. Um, but one thing's for sure is I'm gonna try to be much safer about how I go about catching. We're gonna probably be leaning really heavily on my Logic. Um, God bless that Pokemon. Really fucking good at just sitting in front of whatever the fuck. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try to be much safer about catching, and I do think that once I'm just not. I really do feel like I'm just not gonna use Rover Reds. I'm just gonna catch the first legendary that avails itself to me, and then I'm going to take all the encounters from all the Reds except for one. Probably leave the Dragalge route. Um, I think it's worth shooting for the 25% Amistar. And those are the two routes that I would say are the probably the weakest, are the guaranteed Dragalge and the 50% Golduck, 25% Rally, 25% Amistar. But we'll see. We'll see if we even get to that point. Like I said, it takes like 300 years to get your roamer. And I got to beat these fights anyways. So let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. No one from you. No, you can keep that. Although, granted, Arrow is probably one of the ones that can do both. Can be both. You know what I mean. Um, Metagross. Where are you? God, I'm so fucking blind. Oh, there you are. Pyroar. Oh, we're gonna need a flyer, actually. We're gonna need to go to Slateport. Let's do that. Or, no. We'll take a Pyroar because we need to give it to Scarf. Another thing, just an aside, this might seem weird. I refuse to use two of the same scanner item is a decision I've made. To me, it just makes the heist feel like more of like a real mechanic. Using two of the same scanner items is like, I know that's a weird thing to call a bridge too far. It seems just a bridge too far to me. I'm not going to do that. And also not going to roam or manip. I'm not looking at my fucking Pokedex before we're just, it feels so antithetical to like the idea of Nuzlocking to, to try to, like, again, I know it's vanilla. It doesn't sit right with me. Yeah. Let's go get the choice band. Yeah, good news, Talonflame. You get to live. No, no, I gotta give. One thing is we are using the steel gem for this fight, which I don't think is that bad. Okay. And to Shifu, Iron Ball, to Togi, Steel Gem, dip to Metagross. Oh, we gotta go get the Icy Wind TM as well. Um, yeah. Mm, it's you, right? Yes. I'll buy three of these just so I have some on hand. Um, I think the other thing is knowing that this is my line now, knowing that this is my line now, there was a chance to save um what's it called again? Audino. There's a chance to save Audino in the triathlete Zaya fight if I was willing to risk a roughly 1 in 416 on Aerodactyl. And if I had the chance, I might do that if I had the chance to take that back, knowing that we get to keep Talonflame now. Because a big reason why I was reluctant to risk Arrow in that fight, because it is like 1 in 416 is like not nothing, but it basically it was boom crit, but it was also mitigated by the fact that we were going to be clicking fly on turn one, um, which obviously dodges any possibility of boom crit. Um, and so if it happened to boom on that turn, then it was we were always safe. Um, and boom crit is normally 1 in 400, so it was 1 in 400, and like I said, ballpark 1 in 416. That is pretty like you can stomach that, given that there was no wipe risk. Like there was no wipe risk in the fight were I to have risked arrow there. And the main reason why I wouldn't want to do it, or the main reason why I did not end up doing that is because I thought Talonflame was going to die. And that was one of, technically, I have three Tailwind users. Because I know Altaria is getting Tailwind for the E4, and I can give it Tailwind whenever, but Altaria is like a pretty niche Tailwind user. Both Talonflame and Arrow are very fast, which make them more universal Tailwind setters. And so, knowing that I would have one, irrespective of whether or not Arrow ate shit in that one fight, I might have run it back and tried to save Audino. Not because Audino is necessarily good, but it is useful to have SAT candidates with immunities. That's why I preserved Sableye, three immunities. I thought was a potentially valuable sack candidate because it's like you can get a pivot out of it before you sack it. And obviously that's what happened with Audino is I was able to get a pivot out of it and then it died. Um, with Masquerain, I felt it was going to be harder just because it only had a single immunity. And that's why I chose to sack Mask over Sableye. Uh, I felt like there are probably fewer use cases for it as a sack, and it was fine to just use it as a straight eject button. That Charizard is so fucked up, by the way. That thing hits like a, you know, it's where the fuck is my Alaska moment for sure. My guess is that's the probably the most consistent answer to that. We're gonna teach Icy Wind to Metagross over Smart Strike. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Look at you. I do need Kabutops. All right. Slides in. Um, Goalie, I'm leveling up to 91. I think, and Metagross, I'm leveling up as well. I think everyone else. Goalie, the reason Goalie's leveling up to 91 is I think it mitigates a little bit of risk on Kabutops. Maybe I end up regretting this, but like, I think probably it's like relatively close to 91 anyways. Um, Everyone else we're leaving at 89, or rather, we're leaving the two other uh, those ones who are strictly protecting or pivoting. 89. Okay. Damage. One. What is it? It's 128. Damage. 6. to 11, pre-para 6, pre-damage 5, 192. And Kabutops needs a citrus. You specifically don't want Gully to have a citrus. Okay, so we've got Togedemaru holding the Iron Ball. Doesn't outside of Spiky Shield, it doesn't need any other moves. We have Metagross holding the Steel Gem. It's level 91. It's at full HP. It has Icy Wind. We have Pyroar. It's holding the Choice Scarf. It's also at level 91 and it's at full HP. We have Urshifu, who has close combat. It could potentially end up using Surging Strikes, but it's very unlikely. Mostly it's close combat and the Choice Band, and it's level 91 and at full HP. We have Galizapod at 192 HP, which is the right number. It's holding no item, which is important. We have Kabutops. It is level 89. It is at 211 HP. It is pre-paralyzed and holding a citrus berry. Okay. Well, that should be that. Right. Goalie, I just want to make sure actually. Goalie for this. Okay. Oh my god, that numbers are okay. Where are you? There we are. So 88. Then the minerals are 88 plus 7 plus 5 is 32. Okay. 192. That is at 91. You have the steel gem? Okay. You have the iron ball. Yes. All right. Thank God I killed that one fucking optional, by the way. I was gonna get goobed by that if I feel like playing at work made me play like really freaking badly. I was like definitely rushing, and like the fact that I didn't kill my that optional like immediately is some of the biggest proof positive of that, because that definitely had several opportunities to just fucking get my ass wildly unprepared. Okay. Oh, not this way. I feel like I've done that a few times. Slot one, Iron Ball, Steel Gem. You have no XP. Choice Scarves, Choice Band. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. There's a bunch of contingencies here, so we have to scroll up a little bit. All right. So we are going to Spiky Shield with Togedemaru. And we're going to Icy Wind with Metagross. I wish I could. Oh fuck! Holy fuck! I wasn't ready for how quick that happened. Uh, Togi is free damage to bait 2 kills. The speed drop doesn't matter at all. Um, Holy fuck! Double crits. The speed drop doesn't matter at all here. It's strictly because it's a spread move that we're clicking Icy Wind. Metagross is now going to. I guess that's -1 Steel Gem. Um, that's funny. Um, Metagross is now going to Bullet Punch the Aerodactyl, killing it. It will always get Cinderace as a result. And we are going into Pyroar in the Togedemaru slot. Um, Pyroar is going to just face tank Weather Ball. Pyroar can start showing kills to what's it called? Fucking Mimikyu Play Rough if it takes a Weather Ball crit, but it doesn't matter because Pyroar shows Mimikyu a fast kill with Overheat because it's Choice Scarfed. Um, and Mimikyu doesn't know about its own disguise. So one Pyroar kills Victory Bell, which it will be doing on the next turn. Um, it will always get Ursaluna. Anyways, we're going Pyroar, and we are going to click Bullet Punch into Arrow. And we're going to get um, Herald Costa written in here. That's Kabutops. I don't need Herald Costa. Um, -1 Steel Gem. It's fine. This is Cinderace. It's always Pyro Ball, and that's important. Pyro Ball uh, means that Cinderace is going to stay a fire type on this turn, which means that Protean Bug or Libero Bug in this case is still going to be active on the next turn. Pyroar with its Pyroar shows probably a bunch of kills, honestly, but because it's faster than everything, it's never going to be actually targeted. Um, it's going to flamethrower the victory bell. Like I said, this will always get Ursaluna for a slow kill. Um, and Metagross is going to switch into Kabutops. Kabutops is pre-paralyzed and takes obviously very little damage from Pyro Ball. If the Pyro Ball connects, the pre-para means that Pyro Ball can never burn. Kabutops is also obviously battle armor, so it can never be crit. Yep, so we just toast the victory bell. Speed drop, like I said, didn't actually matter. It's fine. Okay, so it's Ursaluna now. Because Kabu outspeeds when it's paralyzed, underspeeds Ursaluna. Or anyways, both fucking slots. Okay, first of all, Protean Bug. Uh, Cinderace sees a kill on Kabutops because it is still a fire type. It sees a kill on Kabutops with low sweep, and so always low sleep Kabutops because like even though it sees low sweep's damage is being boosted, it is not actually boosted. And so Golisopod, when it switches into the Kabutop slot, which is what is about to happen, never gets sent out by crit low sweep. It will, however, always be sent out by the subsequent high horsepower, which will be going into the Kabutop slot because it is the only move that Ursaluna sees a kill with. Um, and or rather it's the only fast kill that Ursaluna sees. It obviously sees kill probably again a whole bunch of kills into Pyroar, but the Pyroar slot, because Pyroar speeds everything on the field, it will never be targeted. We're going to use that as a chance to switch Pyroar into Urshifu, and we're going to switch Kabutops, like I said, into Golisopod, who will take a low sweep, not be ejected by the low sweep, and then um take a high horsepower, always be ejected by the high horsepower. Yeah. And goalie goes out, and we're going into Togedemaru, who because of the Iron Ball underspeeds Ursaluna. On this turn, I believe it is only possible for it to be high horsepower, but because we're about to protect, I think Ursaluna will have the option to go for payback on the next turn, and that's kind of the whole reason. Wait, first of all, 1 second. The risk on Kabutops was you being dead to play rough or to high horsepower crits, which you're not. Okay, so it's fine. Urshifu is going to CC the Cinderace, which always kills because Urshifu is banded. Um, and Urshifu shows no kills to anything on the field right now. And Togedemaru is going to just Spiky Shield. This should always be Sharpedo. Yeah. Shifu is going to fast kill Sharpedo. And Togedemaru is going to actually switch back into Golisopod on what is, as mentioned previously, either payback or what's it? Fucking oh my god, I'm blanking. High horsepower. That's the one I keep blanking on. Um, I believe it can be payback. Payback, I'm fairly certain I read in the deck cord that it works like kind of like analytic or bolt beak or whatever, where it gauges whether or not payback will be boosted based off of whether whether it moved last on the last turn. And I believe Ursaluna moved last on the last turn, so now it thinks payback will be boosted. Anyways, we're going back to goalie in the Togedemaru slot to tank either the payback or the high horsepower, and we're killing Sharpedo. Yep. Okay. All right. So Mimikyu should, so 68. Let me see what that means. Oh, it is only play rough. Okay, where is that? Guarantee play rough. Then goalie to Metagross. Okay, gotcha. Okay, we're gonna CC the Ursaluna, which will always kill it. Uh, Mimikyu sees one fast kill, and that is play rough into Golisopod. So we are going to switch in Metagross in that slot. And we are going to, like I said, we're going to CC the Ursaluna. Metagross, importantly, has clear body, so it can never be attack dropped by the play rough. We're going to Metagross. Ursaluna dies. Yeah, Fairy Gem gets used up. That's important. We are going to switch Urshifu now into Togedemaru, who always takes a play rough max roll crit. Let me just double check that. Maybe I calc at 91 actually. I just want to confirm. If not, we're probably going to go to Pyroar is my guess and click like Icy Wind or something like that. Okay, 89. No Fairy Gem. I think it's possible I calc that at 91. I just export all my guys at 91. Okay, 105. Yeah, we live that. Okay. Togedemaru does in fact always take a play rough crit. The only uh play rough into the Urshifu slot is the highest scored move for our friend Mimikyu. And Iron Barbs breaks disguise. Which I think has to be a bug, but it does. So we're going to Togi in the Urshifu slot, and we are going to Meteor Mash with Metagross, which should always kill. All right. Get out of my lobby, Relly and Ian. Uh, I don't think I have any flyers, so we are unfortunately going to have to go back to Sootopolis the old-fashioned way. How do I fucking get out of here? Let me come home. Um, no, no, not that way. Well, that went about as well as it possibly could have. Just Swimmer Herman now. Who is this? Am I keeping anyone around? It's just Urshifu, it looks like. It's the debut fight and debut kill of Tyranitar. Took you long enough, buddy. But it is the only thing that I have that simply bypasses Sticky Web on this fight. Oh wait, I deposited Urshifu when I was not supposed to do that. Move items. Titar. And Robat. And Drilla. And Ferrothorn. By the way, Avalugg and Ferrothorn, especially Avalugg, I've been so happy with how that mon has performed. I'm not sure if it's been in the calc more than it's I feel like it's been to a lot of fights, right? It's just such a useful pivot, and it's also so good to just have the potential like release of like if shit starts going bad, you can just sack Avalugg, right? And it almost always is able to like there are physical attackers in pretty much every fight, right? Man, Avalugg, the type chart, it's so physically bulky that the type chart barely matters, right? So I take back what I said about it being the worst. I definitely don't think it's the worst encounter on the table I pulled. My guess, I think probably I think Starmie and Zoroark are on that table, and both of those guys seem like they probably kind of really suck. Um, I mean, I've had Starmie before. Starmie's fine, but I think Avalugg at this point in the game, Avalugg's almost certainly better, right? Because it is just like it's hyper specialized, and that's something you really like, I think, in the late game. It's kind of something that's really called for. Anyways, Ferrothorn does a lot of the same things, right? I'm willing to sack it basically in any given fight, and and yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. They're surprisingly good Pokemon. That's what I'll say. Not sure if I need to level cap Ludi. I definitely need to level cap T-Tar. I think it probably makes sense to level cap Ludi, right? It's battling this Jellicent. Yeah, yeah. I level cap it, right? Yes. T-Tar leads the fight. T-Tar gets Rock Tomb. The last Rock Tomb TM. Over Rage, of course. I say, of course. Maybe there's some kind of Rage tech. Get the Choice Band, Choice Scarf, Trillo, Life Orb, Crobat, um, Mystic Water, Urshifu, Miracle Seed, Ludi, and I believe that Ferrothorn is just full HP holding a citrus and pre-slept. And do I need to, are there any moments where I need it to be out of power points? I guess that's something you can't do with Explosion. It would be a shame if I had to drop Explosion. Okay. Granted, something I did check is Explosion only shows, I know the AI sees explosion damage, but it only sees half power explosion. I also have HP ground on Ferrothorn at the moment. Okay. All right, so you don't see yourself. I just, let's make sure. Okay, so we kill, it's you, bring out Crobat, you see you on CC, and then Crobat just kills with the wing beat. Um, outspeeds everything, so it's always you. And it can only ever be Thunder, right? Right. 26, 36. Yeah, it can only ever be Thunder. So we go to Drilla. It can only ever be Aqua Tail. We go to Shifu. We kill with Mystic Waters, Surging Strikes. Um, Shifu is going to get, looks like you, Water Spout. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You're going to Ludi. He's going to tank that Water Spout like a champ. And is going to click Energy Ball twice. Um, Ludi is going to get Metagross. You're like pretty much random move. You're going to, where is Pharaoh? Now, granted, I don't think Sleepwalking actually works with Power Up Punch, but it's fine, right? We go to Pharaoh, we go to Crobat, we U-turn on either Power Up Punch or Thunder Punch. Either one's fine. You go to Exca. Exca always kills. Oh, we need the scarf to prevent nasty plot on the turn we're initially in. Um, I just want to make sure with the life orb, we deal enough with U-turn that X control always kills, and it's I'm looking at the damage of high horsepower, correct? Not earthquake. Hmm. What if I just run the life orb Drilla? Hey, still don't show. Mm, don't have the steel gem anymore for that. Cheetah already has the band. Hmm. So that's a problem. I did that math with fucking earthquake and it's high horsepower. I mean, I guess, look, I guess what we can do is we can simply, like, Shifu, holding the Mystic Water, just fucking kills Porygon Z. It just outspeeds and kills Porygon Z. So I guess what we can do is, like, we can potentially, like, we can just say if it nasty plots and it starts seeing kills on Ferrothorn, we can just, let's see, is X go? I mean, X is only baiting Dark Pulse, right? So it really also depends on X's HP. We can just run, is Soft Sand viable? I mean, it is, right? It is perfectly viable to run Soft Sand here. Right. And then do we even need Life Orb on Crobat? Just want to see. Uh, -1, Fizz Depth, 80. Does the Sharp Beak do? No. What if we gave you Fly, though? Then the Sharp Beak is fine. Okay. Uh, Granted, I don't know how much it matters, but I think that's the best play regardless. There's no way you punish me for fly, right? Oh, also you're taking chip from life orb. I forgot about this. Um, so Sharpie dual wing beat is fine anyways. Um, wristband, rock tomb, mystic water, surging strikes, sharp beak, dual wing beat, U-turn, soft sand, high horsepower, citrus. It's not asleep. We need you to be asleep. Sleep 5. Miracle seed and energy ball. Now, is it better for Crobat to get fly? I mean, I don't know. Hmm. First one is the pink item. I mean, it should. I don't think I'm missing anything. Anyways, uh, I say we run it. If we have to sack Ferrothorn or Ludicolo, I mean, either one, uh, then we have to sack Ferrothorn or Ludicolo. That's kind of why I'm bringing them, right? Like, we never wipe to this PZ, right? Shifu always just fucking one kills it in one hit. So, T-Tar's in the lead. T-Tar is in the lead. Said, long time coming on this first frag. Uh, T-Tar, Band, Mystic Water, Sharp Beak, Soft Sand, Citrus Berry, Miracle Seed. Yep, let's do it. All right. T-Tar just kills this fucking guy with Banded Rock Tomb. Just kills him in one shot. We don't have to deal with Sticky Web. And out comes Scrafty for a kill with close combat. And we are going to Crobat. It's a tale as old as time. Scrafty's going to take the life orb chip. Its defenses are going to be dropped. And then Crobat is always going to be able to kill with dual wing beat. And this should be Eel for Always Thunder. Crobat outspeeds everything. Yeah. And we're going to Excadrill on the Guaranteed Thunder. And this is Guaranteed Aqua Tail now. And we are going to our friend Urshifu. Okay. And Shifu is going to Surging Strikes. Oh, I guess I get PZ now. No, wait, no, I don't get PZ. I'm wrong. I'm an idiot. This is always what's it called? Water spout. We're going to Ludicolo. And Ludi always two taps this thing with energy balls. It's fine, I think. Okay. All right, and we are going into Ferrothorn against this guy who kind of just munches anything Metagross can throw at it. Yeah, Thunder Punch is ideal. This is either Earthquake or Power Up Punch, and we're going to Crobat. Okay, Power Up Punch is definitely not exactly what we want to see, but irrespective, we are going to U-turn into Excadrill. Excadrill needs a little bit of chip in order to kill this thing, so we're going to U-turn into Excadrill. What should either be Thunder or Pup. Actually, it's guaranteed Thunder now that it's click Pup. Excadrill outspeeds this thing, and it always kills with high horsepower. And now, this is Coin Flip, Dark Pulse, or Nasty Plot, actually. And that means we can just go into Shifu. And I was worrying like a baby for absolutely no fucking reason. Yeah, that's fine. Shifu still outspeeds this. And so we just get to click Surging Strikes and kill its ass. Okay. Oh, there's Sky Pillar. Okay. And then I assume, yep, Pacifidolog's that way. Very scary. Very scary. Um, Optionals over there. Okay, what do the optionals have? 1 second. I might want to just go fucking back to Sootopolis. It's tag two Gengars, and a Banette and a Frostlass. I just want to see the map. 132. That's not where I am. Uh, Um, we go back. We go back and we get a parade of dark types and Milotic. We're not fucking around here. Okay. T-Tar, you can stay. Um, Shifu, you cannot stay. You're too valuable. Um, Dragon, you, you, and you, and you, because I don't really care whether you live or die. I'll go you and lead. We're gonna take your item. We're gonna give everyone a fucking citrus berry. We're gonna double check that Gengar doesn't get Focus Blast in its learn set. I don't remember. I don't remember doing that. I have a Gengar. No Focus Blast in there. T-Tar's very safe against Gengar. What about Frostlass? No fighting type attacks. What about Bannet? No fighting type attacks. Okay. But also, we're just not going to hit the optionals. I might calc. As I did with the fucking, with the one optional in the middle of erratic weather, I might calc those optionals and just beat them. Honestly, I should probably do that with like fucking every optional. I feel like that's probably optimal considering how bad my overworld movement is. But that might be something for a later date. I am also bad though my overworld movement is, I'm also very fucking lazy. No. Oh, why'd you do that? You fucking bitch. Good shit, T-Tar. Okay, we're going to you you know what? I underspeed, so we just take those. There we go. Get out of my lobby, swimmer Susie. We've reached Pacific Log Town. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, do I have to do fucking bicycle puzzles? No. To do bicycle puzzles. This is a fucking disaster. Oh no. Oh no. We might take our sky pillar encounter and then do the rest of the shit next time. We're gonna see. We're gonna try. We'll try. We'll try at least a little bit. It's probably too hard for me. God damn, I suck. I really suck at the fucking bicycle puzzles. I suck so fucking bad. Okay. Well, okay. So what floor is it for Sky Pillar? One. So on floor one, surely I can reach floor one of Sky Pillar. Uh, but 30% to get Dragapult, one way or another, whether I actually just get Dragapult or whether I get Banette. Um, like I said, I think Zoroark kind of sucks, but and Kleavor probably kind of sucks too. But I think everything else that's there seems like at least okay. I think Togekiss is probably a little worse for my box than it would be for many other boxes, but you know. Anyways, so I do not think that you should come along. See, the thing is I want to keep Muck under leveled, right? I don't want to bring Muck because I would like to keep it under leveled. For the gym potentially. I don't want to bring you. I do think I want to bring Incineroar. Um, we definitely want Corv, I feel like. Seems like a very safe shout. Obviously, we want Milotic, and we will be leading Milotic. We will certainly be leading Milotic. There's my girl. Um, I think G Weezing probably pretty thick. Maybe Pharaoh. Could see Pharaoh. I don't want another guy with a healing move. I guess I have two already. I'd take Prim, but Prim is an E4 mon. I kind of want to take some shit I don't give a fuck about. What do I have so far? I mean, I don't really care about Pharaoh. Sableye gets recovered, doesn't it? Not that Sableye is able to really sit in front of any of these guys. I mean, yeah, it can't really do that. It would kind of just be there to die if I need something to die. Maybe it's Prim. I mean, Prim doesn't. It's not actually the best defensive typing for this. Maybe it's Torterra just because it's battle armor. Kind of know what you're gonna get. Maybe it's Torterra. Oh, whoops. Okay. And I will give everyone a citrus. And we will pre-burn Milo and lead Milo. This is also a largely leveled up team, which is nice. I don't know why, whenever I do this with Milo, I just, oh, I forgot to, okay, well, you know what? Pull up thing, pre-burn, one. And I will teach Milo Icy Wind for this actually over dive, which I needed dive so Milo could sleep bot one of those fights. But I'll teach it Icy Wind just to make running easier and also killing things easier. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Oh, hello. Okay, so this is an encounter area, correct? This is the one. I do already have you. That's on the table, right? This is the right table? Yes. Okay. Sorry. Also already have you. Still also a mana have. Uh, I already am burned as well. Um, yep. We're gonna play things safe. Holy shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! We got the fucking pult. We we got the pult. I need to catch this first, but we got the pult. We got the fucking pult. We also got Bennett, uh, who, I mean, when do we get the mega form? Do we just get it immediately if I want it? I think I can, right? I believe I can. I think it was, yes, yes, I can technically. Uh, if I beat the Mega Bennett fight, I can get the Mega Bennett whenever I want. I actually have Bennett's Dex page already pulled up because of the one optional. Okay, what do we got? We got Sucker Punch, Shadow Claw, and Phantom Force. It gets Prankster in its mega form. In terms of the moves it can use with Prankster, it has Embargo, kind of it. I guess Curse, maybe? Prankster Curse. Anyone? Uh, Potentially in a situation where it wants to be sacked. Um, it gets Will-O-Wisp, but Prank's obviously Will-O-Wisp not useful. Um, yeah, I guess I don't know, just big ass fucking sucker punches. If I get the mega big ass non-stab sucker punches. Again, Grimmsnarl kind of already does that. This guy seems pretty bad. But we got the pult. Um, we recently had someone pass, right? It's, and Kevin Keegan. Even though Pult is a ghost type, I will not be naming it after a deceased player. We're going back to check the IVs on this. Pult is going to be Brennan Johnson. They need someone fast. Legend of the club, scored the goal that won us the Europa League. Yeah, went to Crystal Palace, which is a kind of death in and of itself. Johnson again. Ole ole. Okay, let's see this Bennett. Where are you? Oh wow, that sprite looks really nice. Naughty? Okay. I mean, it's a good nature. Not much else to say, but plus attack nature, which is nice. Very frail, relatively. No, you know what? It's average with a like a beneficial nature. So that's good overall. Frail on the special side, but it's whatever. This thing, realistically, just a very strong stat candidate. 'Cause it's not coming to the E4, and I know its primary use is as an E4 lawn. Should we get the Pult? We got the Pult. I just want to make sure which I know which table it's on. It's the surf table. It is the surf table. We got the Pult. Did I heal everyone? No. Let's do that. Oh, I love doing shit like that. Then again, it didn't matter. Did not matter. Mm. Oh wait. Um, granted. Granted, these are baby Pokemon, so should not make much of a difference. Do I have? Huh. Uh, oh my God. But just in case it's another Ghastly, get out of my fucking house. No, got the Pult. Give me the Pult. Oh my fuck. 1 second. Yeah. Mm. Uh, no, no, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think I'm good with whatever you end up choosing. Okay. I don't think that. Okay, I'll be very soon. Probably got my mind. Okay. Uh, Probably just going to get the pull. No rumor for me today, I don't think. If the Polt decides to fucking show up, Christ almighty. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got the Polt. Give it to me now. Holy shit. Oh, 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 I'm gonna have a fucking connection fit. Oh my god. It's not real. The Dragapult is not real. It's not on this fucking table. This is so fucking. Is this a sign from the fucking universe? Jesus H. Fucking Christ. It's not even like a 10% encounter. It's a 20% encounter. This is ridiculous. Oh, oh my fucking god. And I can't, Jesus H. Would anyone mind if I were to script fucking Sweet Scent onto one of my fucking Pokemon? Because I can't fucking do movement? Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, there you are. There you are, you fucking prick. Right, stay in the godforsaken ball. Okay, Jesus H fucking Christ. 1,000 fucking years it took. Um, because Johnson would be an uncouth name. We're gonna name this Bren, but it's Johnson again. Ole ole. Right, where are you? There you are, you little fucker. Sassy, clear body. I mean, that's probably the worst of the two, right? Uh, I mean, if you're gonna be sassy, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Obviously, the attacking stats are kind of medium. Physical bulk is not fantastic, but like near max depth. And as fast as a minus speed Dragapult can be. All right. I just want to check the levels here. Right. Dreepy. You always have the same mindset. Uh, you get Dragon Darts at level 60. Okay. So this guy can get Dragon Darts. and Draco. We'll see what we end up needing for its learn set. But yeah, we got the Pult. We have the Pult. Brennan Johnson. Johnson again, ole ole. And I think this is the place to call it. And I will slam my head against the wall trying to fucking uh get up Sky Pillar next time. That's going to be a fucking holy shit. Holy shit, it's going to be such a fucking miserable stream next time. It's going to be looking for a roamer for 3 hours after trying to get up Sky Pillar for 9 hours. This is going to be a fucking disaster. But I mean, today wasn't. Today we got the pult. Disaster is next time.